Oh god, where's my music? It's gotta be here. There we go. Fuck's sake. Welcome back to Valentine's Day 2022. Oh god. I need a palate cleanser after that bullshit. I really do. Holy shit. Oh my god. Can you believe it? Up next is something that I've been wanting to do for quite some time now. It is none other than I Love You, Colonel Sanders. It's the KFC dating sim. It's what it is. All right, let's just jump right in. I don't give a shit. Let's go. I Love You, Colonel Sanders. A finger-licking good dating simulator. Ah, I can't wait. KFC presents. You can't even see it on the screen yet. A PSYOP production. This feels like a PSYOP. It really does. Yes, this game exists. Oh my god. The rivals, the Colonel, Professor Dog, best friend. Chicken! Oh, this is a marketing campaign. Oh my god, who's ready to make some finger-licking chicken? Enjoy the chicken and the doggo. Also, game is too loud. Oh dear. Oh, goodness gracious me. So, yep, this is what we're doing. I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good dating simulator. Let's check settings. Settings look fine. Oh dear, I haven't even started this game, so let's just go. New game. Before we get started, tell us your name. Okay. That's good enough. Who's ready for some biscuits and chicken, baby? Let's get some biscuits and chicken. I think we're getting some biscuits and chicken. The game just might have frozen on us. I don't know. No, it's still going. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. There's the chicken. Look at him. There's the chicken. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Oh god, no, not a link. I've already seen enough links today. Oh.
Well, those were today. Those were to no.
Kiara, when the official KFC replies back to her tweet with a kiss. And then she gets all happy.
Out yesterday. Start hankering. So my start hankering.
Mercy, I know it's wrong, but every time I see that juicy fat bird from Twitter, my mouth starts watering and my hanks start a hankering.
So my impression was that they were talking about the Twitter burp icon, you know, this, oh my god, a hit tweet. Reply.
What? Oh my god, a hit reply.
Hit reply.
Oh jeez. Kiara, I can't stand her. Anyway, the world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Or you could wake up now. Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. That alarm clock is horrible. I love it. Smack that clock and up and at 'em. Throw the clock out the window and stay in bed forever. I guess I'll whack it. There we go. Yeah, you spanked that chicken. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Bok time. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? I don't fucking know. That's what you're gonna find out. What should you wear? Time begins to fly by, and you find your imagination getting away from you. You'll need to take this seriously. You allow yourself to daydream a bit, thinking about the future. No, let's go. This is the real game here. I better make sure to arrive prepared for the first day. Why do I have pearls in here? Doesn't make any sense. You bust through your morning checklist. Teeth equals brushed. Hair equals combed. Pits equals deodorized. Nothing can stop you now, I guess. But did you drench the moat? You confidently grab a biscuit, strut out the door, and head off to class. Yeah, I was going to say, it's a KFC biscuit, right? Or fucking well better be. Just what you need to get your blood flowing. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong friend forever, Miriam. There we go. Oh, she's alright. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Good morning, Barry. Are you excited for your first day of the rest of our lives? Actually, because I sure am. Excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but, well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Need to make some plans. Classic Miriam, raised by Master Chef parents, she always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. There's a bit of history there, I see. But with the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer she got so nervous about her first kiss that she shipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. What? Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? Pep talk time. Remember last month when we saw the fortune teller and had our tarot cards read? The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares I've been trying to forget? I know she looked spooky, but she was so sweet, and she told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy-looking tower, and the one card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? I've been waiting for so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own. And I'm sure you will soon. In no time we'll be graduating and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. Purins. Oh. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all, and if not, at least I have these killer bangs. Can you believe I cut them myself? Oh, I can believe it. They look like a disaster. You can definitely believe it, yes. I cannot believe it. Before you get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom-engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. Hey! It's Ashley, your arch rivals, Ashley. That's a weird fucking way to spell that. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it. In the form of a Japanese Kit Kat, and it was delicious. Oh my god. I gotta get some wasabi Kit Kats one of these days, for sure. Hello, Ashley. She's pretty fucking thick, though. I think I'd take Ashley. Also, she's got chicken socks. Oh, thigh-high chicken socks. Oh, keep the socks on, darling. Keep them on. Everything else comes off, though. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. You leave Barry's shins alone. They're perfectly normal shins. Ugh, you can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. Ashley. If everyone here knows what perfect shins looks like, it's us. We're not going to let you or all your weird insults get to us. No, no, no. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man, has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rockin' glutes. Ahem. Van? You rang? What the fuck is this? Oh, the one I thought was wasabi was matcha. You gotta get some wasabi into you for street cred, of course. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you as Miriam, but substantially more devious. I can't believe that University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You think they'd just hand us our diplomas now. Maybe hire us on as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. I kind of want to date Ashley. Fuck Colonel Sanders, I want Ashley. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. Psh, see you later, losers. Oh my god, as you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Oh god, it's Pop. Oopsie. I think it's broken. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. Ah, that should do the trick. I love you. I think you mean thank you. My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. Help me, please. Help me. Anyone wants this game? It's free. It is free. Get it on Steam and enjoy it. It's fucking great. So far, it's fine. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? Must be some heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob. I guess he's reading it upside down. Pop. Hi, Pop. I'm Barry. So, hey, are you gonna make me hold this door all day? He's got a ghost coming out of his fucking mouth. Nope. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Is it just me, or is he kind of cute? I think it's just you. Them's gonna be some weird babies if you two start fucking, I'm telling you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. Who the fuck is the guy in the picture? I missed it. God damn it. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at a podium in front of class. Adorable! We need a Saki Kit Kat. We do. Look at this fucking guy. Who's this? Is that Jimmy Carr? Who the fuck is that? Now, quiet down, everyone. Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he our class culinary? Why isn't he in our current culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL. Get wasted off Kit Kats, that's the dream. Please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and a little fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof! What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining after all. Yeah, that kind of makes sense, I guess. Good old fucking doggo time. Sure, why not? Where's my doggy at? I got my doggy? There we go. There's a good boy. There's a good fucking boy. There we go. Bro, he's gonna eat some foods. Oh yeah, I've got some Corona stuff as well. Here we go.
Oh hey guys, this is.
I want secret dog though.
Tooth? Secret dog.
There it is.
Secret dog.
Secret dog. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. I'm chilly. Someone close the window. And then he walks in. Oh my god. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. It's him. If it isn't my favorite student, Harland. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog. Before he can finish his sentence. Sorry, Professor Dog. Please, call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be Sweaty Sweats a lot. Maybe we should open the window back up before Faucet Pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Hold on just a second. No one talks to my friend like that. You two both know my name, and we're in the same kindergarten class, and what is with you all your really weird insults? Besides, when Barry sweats, it's not gross, it's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. Take a moment to clean yourself up. It's a good thing you didn't forget about that deodorant this morning. This class is hot, hot, hot. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Welcome to University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be blood. There might even be a really adorable tiny food. When all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. Oh god, what's this? Oh, it's waifu cook. Waifu cook is here. Hang on. Here we go. Waifu chef is in. I don't know what the fuck she's making, but still. I don't know what that is. It looks reasonably appetizing, I guess. Kind of. Waifu cook / killer. That's great. That's the best you can ask out of a waifu, really. When all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Who the fuck is this? Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss... Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on a fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in this school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. There will be a lesson for you students to understand. Oh dear. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. The class bursts into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles walks into the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. I've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket, but what kind? Beef treat, rubber ball, chicken snack. Well, it's got to be chicken. You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkles' eyes go wild as he locks onto it. His favourite. Well, I think there might be some competition for new star student. Of course it had to be chicken, it's the fucking KFC game. Did Suda51 make this? The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. Oh god. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. Because secret dog.
Secret dog. Secret dog.
Secret dog. Alright, settle down, young chefs. I'm beginning to think, actually, hang on, let me have a look at this real quick. I'm beginning to wonder if... No, that's full volume. Okay. Everything is fine. Just looking at the volume, it just seems a bit quiet. Maybe what I'm listening to is a bit quiet. Story is not complex enough. No, it's very simple. It's a KFC game, you see. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favourite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only two options remain. Hey Barry, there's still a seat here. It seems that no one else has claimed this seat next to me if you're interested. Two good options, but which will you choose? Well, sit by Colonel Sanders, of course. Fuck you, best friend. You move to take your seat by Colonel Sanders. It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Thanks for offering me this seat. I've only had two rules. Do all you can and do it the best you can. It's the only way you'll ever get that feeling of accomplishing something. That's so inspiring. A little off topic if you ask me, but okay. As soon as you're settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz. Yay, a quiz about me! Fuck you! This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you are ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knife sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. If train A is travelling to point B and train B is travelling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Extremely important. Look at you, Pop. That's right. Forest is to tree as chicken is to... Forest is to tree as chicken is to... feather. That's right. Okay, so far so good. What's the most efficient eating utensil ever created? It's not the spork. Meat tenderizer, comically oversized fork. It's got to be that. That's wrong. What food is best for a broken heart? Camel meat, anything as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt. Pancake looks like a silly face. Got to be that. That's right. Is Sprinkles a good boy? No. Yes. He's a talking dog that teaches at culinary school. He is the best boy. That's right. Score 4 out of 5. That's a passing grade, surely. Only one wrong. Not too shabby. You might just do all right, kid. You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He nods with approval. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch! Yay! Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone can have your attention. Is it about lunch? How come we don't know this guy's name? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone, cheers. But shh. Wait, do I have, like, cheers and applause? I think I do have that as a soundbite. Don't think so, actually. No, I do have that as like a bit reward though, don't I? But for whatever reason, it's not in my sound bites list. Yeah, well, that's okay. Wow. Well, that's the next best thing. Shh. Lunch, lunch, lunch. She said shh. In honor of the new semester, I prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this? Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble, as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years I've been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. That's all I'll say about that. We already know the 11 herbs and spices. We already know them now. I think they put them up on the internet a long time ago. What do you think we want your... what? You think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Psh, nah, my dude, nah. Oh, I kind of want to fuck her. She's great. Can we romance her instead? I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. Got him! He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Why is every Ashley in a video game so fuckable? I don't know, it's insane. Yeah, and I was just, like, writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at the moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants them all to herself. I know an Ashley that isn't. Oh, please. Well, Van, the man, if you don't want any. I'll take this. Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now, there's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment. Try to identify every flavor. Savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Swim towards the light. Let's try and identify the flavor. You let the food rest in your mouth and focus on it, scrutinizing every flavor. Well, 15, but close enough to Lolly. She's still in that's a good Ashley. I like that Ashley. That's WarioWare Ashley. She's still pretty good. She's still pretty good. You know, there's like a secret where if you play her music backwards, it says, I will send kids to hell, or something like that. Oh, God, that takes you back. You let the food rest in your mouth. Salt, maybe? Pepper? Too obvious. Oregano? Basil? Maybe, but there's something else. Something dark, something spicy. You dig deeper, deeper, deeper still, into the eyes of flavor. Yes, even deeper still until you find it. Could it be? I don't know what that is. He really did it. How bold, how adventurous to use blank. You try to go even deeper into the sea of flavors, but this revelation alone is more than you can handle. You snap out of it and realize that this information was meant to remain a secret. And yet, now you know. A mantle of responsibility now rests upon your shoulders. As you look around, you realize that everyone in the room is consumed by the lunch. No one noticed that you've traveled through space and time. After tasting his food, you try and get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. Approach him. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could ask you if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef? What exactly was on that chicken? How bold to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. He's got a chicken cane even. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. Tried to look up Enslaved, but it locked up. Oh. What's the rush? The semester is only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun? You've got moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers, just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use blank. Something my great-grandmother told me. Blank? Wow! Wow! Where is that? Fucking wow. Wow! Wow! Like, that fucking word is in all of these games, I swear. You'd never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. And blank definitely isn't the flavor you tasted before, so now you're 2 ingredients closer to knowing the full recipe, but you don't tell Colonel Sanders that. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. He never existed at all. He's a ghost, is what he is. That's what he is. That's what this is. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I like to think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. Or died. Oh dear. Colonel Sanders is dead, isn't he? He's not still with us? No, he's not still with us. He's just dead. He is definitely fucking dead. Oh dear. He's definitely fucking dead, I know that, but I wish he wasn't. Oh, sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Place blanks with jizz and it's infinitely funnier. Oh yeah, let's do that. That's fun. Alone together for the first time, you figure out now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Be modest but thoughtful. Neg him to show your own strength. Wow him with a big idea. How do I do that? Wow. To add an additional ingredient to really spice things up. Let's do it. You know, about that, I was thinking about your secret recipe. I don't doubt it. It was a way of leaving an impression on all who taste it. You decide to show him that you also know a thing or two about blowing minds with new flavors. Or a shotgun. Actually, I had some thoughts on how you can improve it. Improve it? You want to change my secret recipe and you think you can do better? Oh, we've pissed him off now. Have you ever heard of habanero peppers? Heard of them? I tend an entire garden of chili pepper varieties. Habanero, poblano, cayenne. That's not the point. You can't just toss new ingredients into my secret recipe and expect to improve it. A recipe is about balance. It involves careful consideration and refinement. I didn't mean to. Let this be the last time you improvise on my recipes, Barry. I'm headed back to class for the next lesson. That certainly didn't go as planned. Can I fuck Ashley, though? I want Ashley. You better head back inside, but you wait a moment so that Colonel Sanders doesn't think you're desperately chasing after him. You step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Just give me a sec. Give me a tick. I'm just gonna check something. Oh, 9 images. Are you serious? Yes. Rule 34 provides. Ashley's got a section on Rule 34. I love it. It really is Rule 34. It's only 9 images, but holy shit. I love it. Oh dear. Oh dear. You knew it was coming. You step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Look at this place, it's magnificent. Finally we get to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it? You're not going to blow anything except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Well, that cheered her up. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of two, that is, me and you, if that wasn't clear. Want to be my partner? Sure, Barry, I'll prepare our station. We offended him earlier on, but he doesn't give a shit now. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner. Beep, boop, bzz. Oh my, two potential partners. I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. Looks like you'll have to pick four. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? Let's go with Clank, because he's an emotionless robot. Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today. It's okay, I already ate. The fuck? Also, he's retarded. Let's just go with the robot. It's not entirely clear if Pop had any idea what the point of school even is at this juncture. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. Murderbot is here to cook. Also possibly rape. Warp, warp, warp. It's fuckbot 5000. Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet. Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. Until he malfunctions and starts to kill everyone in the room. Tissue? I hardly know you. Clank judders with and a panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. He's gonna fuck her. The robot is gonna fuck her. This is great. I like this so far. Looks like you two will be fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. What about you two? For today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. Okay, no chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Okay, shark tartar seems easy enough. It's fancy and you don't even need to cook it. Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. I mean, steak tartar sounds great. But octopus is also good. Well, if it blows his mind, octopus it is. I was thinking about trying something exotic. Maybe a dish that incorporates octopus in some way. I'm more of a down-home type of chef myself. What about something that go with me here, walks on land? Actually, there are certain species of octopus that do leave the water. For instance, have you heard about the Adipus aculatus? It leaves the water to hunt for crab. An octopus that walks upright and hunts crabs. Now I've heard of everything. The world is truly a marvelous place, isn't it? Octopus? Crab? It sounds like you're describing one of my signature dishes. Are you trying to steal my thunder? Boys, boys, boys. What's with all the hostility? Has the competition been moved up to today? Oh my god, she's best girl though. How dare you try and muscle in on my culinary territory? Nobody better touch a cephalopod without getting through me first. I think there's been a misunderstanding. Nobody's muscling in on any mollusks. We were simply discussing today's assignment. You could cut the tension here with a chef's knife, which makes sense because chef's knives are usually pretty sharp. Look, we were just talking. I'll happily step back from any and all seafood. You know what? I'm just gonna make mashed potatoes and gravy. I know my grandmother's recipe by heart. Keep the tentacles. You begin to peel and boil potatoes and try to extricate yourself from this thorny situation, but your new rivals aren't having it. I doubt that you even have the capabilities to work with ingredients so delicate. You should probably stick to microwavable dishes. Unlike my friend Van, though he may be the man, I have no doubts whatsoever that Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worth admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense. Speaking of thigh, oh god. Jesus Christ, can I please date Ashley? Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear. She's coming for the Colonel if you don't watch out. And if Barry and Van are both so inclined to the sea, perhaps they should go there together. Ashley, you suggesting I share the secrets of my special saltwater sauce with this novice? I'm disappointed in all of you. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Turn to Colonel Sanders, hunk of hunks in your time of need. Turn to Miriam, your forever bestie who always has your back. The Colonel can help. I'm here to learn and to express myself via my cuisine, not bicker with prima donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's all respect the format, okay? Oh no, she's all sad. You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Sanders chose me, isn't that right? Sometimes conflict can actually build character. I wouldn't want you to shy away from a bit of healthy competition with our peers, Barry. Wow, is he just not that into you? You'd think a gentleman would defend you in a situation like this. Did you do something to offend him at some point? Oh yeah, quite a few times actually. You look for Sprinkles in hopes they might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed and boiled the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture, with plenty of butter and cream for flavour. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. Can we add jizz to the chicken yet? I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. She'd be so fucking wet right now. If she even had the capability of doing that with her old lady vag, God bless her. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. A spork? Come on now. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. Who made this? Who fucking made this? If you love something, set it free. Together you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you. To be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you filled the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Van, do something. Do something, do something. Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on right there, Barry. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Can I has potatoes face? Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hands. The fuck is that? Oh, it's an octopus arm. Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I've prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my speciality. Braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce, plated on a battle axe blade forged to my supreme chef by my supreme chef ancestors. Oh my god, it's on an axe. You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have the first bite, and you will all look on with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. Too late, it has been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. It killed him! Oh god, he's a ghost! He's in a sheet! He's dead! Everyone step back, don't take another bite. When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice that the tip of the tentacle being slipped on in Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain for just a moment, then is almost immediately back to his oblivious self. Oopsie. Tastes like poison. It tastes like poison. This tastes hurty. The entire class has gathered up to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are motionless as statues. The class bell rings. disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things despite obvious danger has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through all that. Please, let me walk you home. What? For real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know that they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me of why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Do it, Colonel Sanders. Yes, Barry? There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Fuck off. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I'd be the greatest chef in the world has ever seen. And every day since I've been working toward that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting, also lifting a lot of weights. Like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you... Shut up, I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and to be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him, we're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. Blah. Oh my god, the Spork Monster. What the fuck is this? The Spork Monster is here to fight a hero. I'm sorry, when did this motherfucker show up? I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. We will not let harm come to another student. Except for that ghost kid. I kind of dropped the ball on that. Be afraid. Be very afraid of me, because I'm a monster. You see? Is he rhyming on purpose, or was that just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do? I will attack the fuck out of this Spork Monster. You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with love. It's the only thing I can do. It does 1 damage. It just got real. That attack really upset Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. Oh, you take 1 damage. Attack! You decide to go on the attack again. It worked last time, right? Cook with love. Does 1 damage. Spork Monster won't forget this. Spork Monster is really feeling threatened by your attack. Spork Monster focuses their mashed mind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. Well, that's just bullshit right there. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Attack. You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? That's all I can do. At this rate, the semester will probably be over before this fight is. Spork Monster is no quitter, buffed up and ready to rumble. They go on the attack once again. Spork Monster uses utilitensile. You take 2 damage from the attack. Oh my god. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. Defend. You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Trepidation. You curl into a ball. I'm not cut out for this. Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares for its ultimate attack. Rounded edge. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Ah! Pot pie power pinch. Pot pie power pinch does 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. Forget mercy. Finish him. Spare this wretched beast. I will spare him. You manage to tramp down your disgust at the sight of this gnarly beast, long enough to realize that he is still a living creature with a pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath. Begone, beast. Don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. I won't forget this. And I certainly won't be back like you said. The sport monster scuttles off into the night. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out is Borko. Borko. Well, that name sounds familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home in your tired state. You don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have enough strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you're tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dream, you were together with Colonel Sanders for some reason. Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. Oh my god, what is this? Alright, yeah, sure, whatevers. What is this? Okay. You wake up on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? You lie in bed and stare at the ceiling, thinking about the secret you discovered while tasting Colonel Sanders' cooking yesterday. You can't believe he really used jizz. And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Well, sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with Sport Monster, she launches into a story of her own. Oh, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like Clank? Like him? Like? I know it sounds like I'm moving too fast, but there's something about him I like him. Like him. Yes! Fuck the robot! Yes! I called it! She's gonna fuck the robot. We got to talking after class, and he's actually a total sweet guy. He's a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders is the most popular kid in his high school? No, but that does make complete sense. Yeah, but he was so popular that he was voted prom king at a school he didn't even go to. And was also the convertible that he himself rode in at the front of the homecoming parade. I'm thinking maybe someone got lost in pressure cooker language translation there. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School, Academy of for Learning. You're a thing now? We definitely connected yesterday. Sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? However, you don't tell her that you know a second ingredient too, which you discovered on your own. Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden when I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices, secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favour, I could have some of my own. So you gave him a BJ, and then what happened? Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice. He even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavour was unlike anything I'd ever tasted. Miriam X Cube, I know. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever, anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we've stayed in touch, you know, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe, and besides, I only know one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone. Please, please, please! It would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or from Colonel Sanders. What do you think? Should you protect Colonel Sanders' secret or share it with your bestie? Make up a fake ingredient. Fuck her, I don't give a shit. You quickly think up of a fake ingredient name. I don't know, how about, it was Eye of Newt. I know, it sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do? Eye of Newt. Wow! Wow! Fuck's sake. Wow! Ah, it just keeps popping up in these games today. Her eyes light up imagining such a thing, and you figure that you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm what she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in, cherry blossom petals fill the air. I didn't spill his secret. He's got a fucking horse! It's Colonel Sanders, he's arriving at school. Stand back and admire his majestic glory, run to him! You decide that the best way to show Miriam how serious you and Colonel Sanders are would be to run to him. Surely he'll sweep you up on the back of his stallion and you'll ride away together. That'll show her good. Oh, Colonel, my Colonel. However, your sudden movement surprises the horse, and it rears up. Oh god, kicking you directly in the face! Brett! He's the Old Spice guy. The force of the blow completely knocks you out cold. In the darkness, you see a vision. Ooh, Barry, I'm here to deliver you a message beyond the grave. Not this fucking guy. It is important that you remember this exactly as I say it. If you forget, the world could end, so you know it's serious. I've been trapped in a realm beyond, but a great prophecy relies on my return. Only you can save me. All you need to do is repeat my name 3 times. And that name is... But before he can continue, you're suddenly awake. Well, that was stupid. Maybe next time just tell me. Oh, jeez. You wait to find Colonel Sanders tending to you. He roused you back to life with a satchel of secret spices, or is that just his natural seasoned musk? Compliment the craftsmanship of his horse's shoes, lean in for a kiss. Do it. Whoa, 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 you've known him for a day, are you really sure? I guess you must be. You put your arms around Colonel Sanders' neck and pull him in for a kiss. But he turns his face and you awkwardly kiss his ear. You can feel him shudder. Too soon, you clearly mistook his compassion for love. Your soul crawls inside of himself and you instantly die of embarrassment. Oh, game over, I'm dead. I'm dead. I can give up or I can try again. Let's try again. I fucking died. I actually fucking died, though. I died of embarrassment. Oh, are you serious? Oh, it's day 2. Thank God. Alright, I can skip through this. There we go. Speed through it. Here we go. This game's great. It's shit, but it's great at the same time. I love it. And it's free! Make up a fake ingredient again. I'm just going to keep lying to you. I'm not going to fuck things up with Colonel Sanders. Stand back and admire his majesty. Colonel Sanders' horse is truly a thing of beauty. Without ever acknowledging that he's being watched, he does a short horse dance before dismounting with a flourish. He then slaps the beautiful creature gently on its rear, sending it running free into the countryside. You are so struck by the sight of him that you lose the ability to speak coherently. Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home. You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out exactly right. What a horseful beaut you have. I mean, what a horseful beaut you have. Dang it, that's what I just said. Being a good friend, Miriam attempts to cover for you. Oh, Barry just gets really nervous around people they like. What? This is not helping. I mean, they got food poisoning and were up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it. She gives you a wink and a smile as if to say, situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. Oh, dear. And there's Jimmy Carr again. That's great. Oh, I love the chicken on the board there. That's the best part. Okay, when you enter the room, hey, look at that. Even Tasmania is on that map. Good on you, map. You did great. When you enter the classroom, you see your 2 rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way they're hiding, you know it must be something really bad, like counterfeiting recipes bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad. You try and get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulder, but he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one, I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Tell him to stop acting immature, act like you're not interested in them, but really try to get a closer look. You sit near the rivals, but leave your back turned to them. You even hear Van mutter something that sounds a bit like a magic spell. However, he notices you eavesdropping and Ashley has a creepy face. You try and cover your tracks and improvise an excuse. It's time for class and you're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. Now you've upset them. Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules? I'm not sure you know a good meal if it ain't you. Sure, that's a diss, I guess. The best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity, and it takes panache. And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. You finally get a look at what it was they were hiding, and you instantly recognize it. It's a book just like the one that you found after your encounter with the spork monster. That's the same book I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. The book is a family heirloom and its contents are a secret. You notice they haven't been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. We're playing! Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Beep, beep. Come on, fuck my best friend Miriam, do it. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van's... His meaty foot. Oh, God. Oh, hang on. Before I continue, I just fucked something up. Let me just see if I can fix that. That is terrible. Hang on. Oh. I think I can fix this. Oh, God. No, I probably can't. I might have to disappear for a second. Ah, that's good enough, I guess. Yeah. There we go. And that will have to do. Alright. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van's meaty foot. You had me at meat. I'm now hungry. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. He's a lovely robot and he's about to get laid. Oh, bzzzt, womp. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer. Womp womp. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van, sending him flying across the room. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Oh dear. Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely you must know that this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's painting, which doesn't seem that... He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. He's a secret dog, though. You know, he's one of those special secret ones. Those are my favourite ones.
Secret dog! Secret dog!
Secret dog. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent this morning chasing a car all around town and my tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now and I hope you're ready to learn. I don't want to learn anymore. I just want to fuck something. Ashley, please. Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. You want to pay attention to this lesson, truly you do. Which is why in 1776, the signing of the Declaration of Independence was a chicken who first signed their name. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders and you miss most of the important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, Barry, naturally this appears to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample? There's a glass of water, a shimmering pepper, and a dog biscuit. It's got to be a shimmering pepper, surely. A brightly coloured pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in the most eye-catching way. So naturally you reach out to it, grab it, and eat it right away. I have a feeling the dog biscuit was his, and the water, I mean, come on now, that's not real food. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. Oh god, and I'm going to burn my face off. The pepper has triggered an immense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through the universe. My friend, ooh. Oh, this fucking guy again. I'm here to give you an important message, ooh. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. My destiny? All you must do is... I was saying to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is... Oh, sorry. I've still got some spice stuck in my throat. It's fine. I'll work through... To fulfill... The prophecy... You must... You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Oh, man. You come to and find everyone is staring at you. That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you. Someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim, and your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared via timed competitive cook-off. The level of theatrics of these two is off the fucking charts. Demand they stop wasting everyone's time. Step up to them and tell them, you're on. We're doing this. You are so on. A bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. If I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down, then so be it. I'm not the fool. You're the fool. Fool! Good one, Van Van. I like your gumption, Barry. I'll be watching your performance. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkles steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sports... a sportsing court? The fuck is that? Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief. At least not until we turn on the timer. Oh, God. Timer ready. Just then a huge light blasts you in the face, flashing the words, timer ready. That's what I'm talking about. Aroo! I stand corrected. Oh dear, no, he's gone full wolf on us now, which is a bit of a worry. The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's an original quote by me, in case anyone's wondering. I hope its message lifts you to victory. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now is my chance to shine. I will defeat you myself. You had his chicken, and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day one, and you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. Okay, what temperature does the water boil at? It always boils at 100 seconds, 100 degrees Celsius maybe. That's right. But how could you have ever gotten into this school without knowing that? Winner gets to rub my furry belly. Let that enticing offer motivate you. You're going to need to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. How many herbs and spices did he use? 11. That's right. You must not know all of the ingredients yet, but at least you're headed in the right direction. Tail wagging intensifies. Fuck yeah. Now that you've got some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers the most flavor? Gratitude. That's right, you must never take this opportunity for granted if you hope to succeed. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from. Every day, you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. Now, what would be a way to harness that energy? Where does it come from? Deep beneath. Small town. The shoulder of Orion. That's wrong. This is a horrible time to start forgetting important things. Next question. You're trying to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What's the sound of success? Bubbling, sizzling. That is also wrong. Don't make me get the spray bottle. Next question. You notice Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye. I believe in you, Barry. He's actually cheering you on, which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you were doing. Now all you can think about is Colonel Sanders. How many spoonfuls of gravy would it take to fill a traditional, I don't know, fuck you. What were you thinking? Get your mind back in the competition. Urgh. You were stranded on a desert island with only one desert cookbook. Which do you take? What a hunk. I know, right? You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge of falling behind? Exchanging wedding vows? On a gondola, fuck. What does that have to do with crafting spectacular fried chicken and delicate baked biscuits? Woof woof, you're really struggling to keep up. At the next station over, Ashley's already begun plating elements of her dish. It's colourful and complex. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough into a stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps. Yikes. I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. Might not have any hands, but Barry does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed. There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand into the mixer and rescue your dough before it's overmixed. Barry, no! But you're not fast enough, your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by the quick spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. What you often find is that the easy way can turn out much more difficult. Everyone, stop what you're doing right now. The battle is over. It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply cannot go on. Oh, that's too bad. And here I am with a completed dish ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default. No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Barry's injury. You see, Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared. Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skipped straight to dessert. Oh, look at that. Under this white chocolate dome, you find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. Here you go. What's this? There she is. There she is. It's best girl. Best waifu. That's it. Oh dear. That's good. That is just gorgeous. Look at that. Oh, where's my Will Smith? I'm gonna need a Will Smith for that. Oh, there he is.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
That's pretty hot. I like that. That's pretty good. That's pretty good waifu. That's pretty good. Oh dear. That is good times. I love it. Oh dear. It tastes of excellence. I was going to ask Barry to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this cream or delicate hot sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand. Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. Oh my god. Inside you'll find a delicate fried cheese croquet, atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry gelée. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger into the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you. He's not very impressed, though. As he places a sauce-covered finger to his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Internalize the rage you feel. Put yourself between Colonel Sanders and Ashley. Just internalize the rage for now. Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash, and they fall off of your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester, perhaps forever. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone. Okay, I've lost my eyebrows, everybody. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer, that is. And that small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is a part of life. Not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think, actually. Well then, think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you. Enrolled in a culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, handsome, sure, I was born that way. but I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. Motivated? I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money could deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside of him. A burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure. It's honest. It's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yay! Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Battle-scarred from the night before, you prepare for the worst. It's the Spork monster. Borko? It is I. I know I said I wouldn't be back after the whole fight to the death thing. Maybe you don't really want to see me anymore, but I just wanted to say that I was wrong to attack you and I apologize. I know what it's like having to always look over your shoulder. It's got so many eyes. Monster problems, am I right? Yeah. Oh, thanks, Borko. I'm glad that there are no hard feelings. Getting jumped by a giant creature in the dark of night can really rile a person up. I also want to apologize for the way I switched right into attack mode. I know that you're strong and cooking school can put a person under a lot of stress. I actually used to go to this school. I wasn't always a spork monster, you see. I don't believe it. You were human once? Well, no, I was a golden retriever, but I was still a student, until one day some mean kids with a magic spellbook cast a dark enchantment on me and I was forever transformed. Magic spellbook? Precisely! I procured a copy for myself, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg you to respect it. You're a powerful chef, and shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile. If you need me, don't fear, I will be there. Sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Barry, together I am sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. A personal invite. You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. Oh, look at this fucking place. Stepping inside Sanders' home surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there is something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy, or both perhaps? Now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him, or keep it a secret just for you? Reveal your secret. You decide that as you're as ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw. The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' Lux Hideaway. Oh, magnificent! Together you chow down on the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so I can admire its taste later and think back to this moment. You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. He's going to steal the recipe from me, isn't he? You realize that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. Oh, snooping! We're going to do some snooping! Snooping as usual! Fucking snow. I was saving this for another occasion, but I guess now is the time to bring it out.
Snooping as usual, I see.
Fucking hell. Oh dear, around the room are various items that you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. Okay, what's this? He's a baby with some chicken. He was always bald. An adorable little baby boy crawls across the floor. From the goatee and mustache combo he sports, you figure this must be Colonel Sanders himself. Oh god. I gotta stay awake though. That or maybe the drumstick that he seems to be waving like a rattle? I don't know. Who frames a baby picture of just themselves? Probably just the same type of person that would make their own face the logo of the company they founded, am I right? Tap on another item. There's an urn here. You take a closer look at a large urn sitting on a nearby pedestal. There's a plaque on it. It's dusty, but when you wipe it off, you read the inscription. It says, here lie the ashes of all my past careers and business failures. Poor guy. I didn't realize he had fucked up so many times. This must be where he keeps the secret recipe. You think for a moment, what number is important to Colonel Sanders? Then it dawns on you. As soon as you turn the dial to 111111, how can you turn a dial to 111111? I guess just like turn it around in complete circles. The safe opens. Inside it you find a single note. Can chicken be prepared? Sashimi style? Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. Oh, the door just suddenly opened. It's about to turn into a horror game. A lock of silver hair is woven through the teeth of the comb. Upon further inspection, you realize that the hair therein isn't just silver in color. It's actually made of spun silver. He's got actual silver hair, even. A scented candle. You pick it up and try to identify the smell. Power tool. Freshly starched collar. Piece of wood floating in a lake. Summer of 69. Oh my god, I knew we'd see it eventually. There it is. I knew it would pop up again.
Oh my god!
No, it's one of the secret recipe ingredients. It's jizz! Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. Giant chicken. You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting in a corner on a corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't just realistic, it's real. Taxidermy. Must have been important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive. A little note clipped to the chicken's foot reads, "The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky." Okay. Oh, what's this over here? You gaze out the window across the vast lake and mountain range beyond. Just then the ghost, or a student, pops up. Are you thinking about heading out into the world on a quest to avenge my death? Wait, what? I never even learned your name. Why would I avenge you? I could just tell you my name right now. Can't you see I'm in the middle of something? You open the door a crack and the ghost of the student is swept out with a breeze. What a fucking loser. What's this here? One of the frame photos shows an old man who looks like a bit like Colonel Sanders. Standing with a friend. They hold fried chicken drumsticks that appear to be cheersing them. Okay, so it's not the original Colonel Sanders who's our husbando? I'm confused now. You look closely and see that there's a short inscription. I wonder who my friend Pete is. Okay. Also we've got the pyramids. A photo appears to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt. Maybe this is where he discovered one of his secret herbs and spices. Okay, I think that's everything. Let's head out the door. You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one off the hanger and try it on. The jacket's a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he's been working on and he wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks why you're wearing his jacket. I don't usually loan those out, but I must say it does look good on you. Oh crap, the jacket. You forgot to take it off. You first tell the truth, you tell him you're cold. You decide now is the moment to make a big move. Whoa, this isn't that kind of game. Not that we blame you for trying, but still. Game over, you're dead! Try again. You're fucking dead again. Oh dear. I'm not very good at romancing Colonel Sanders. Oh my god. I have to go through all this bullshit again? And what's this link here? Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition Virtual Combos. I don't know what that's got to do with chicken, but okay. I need to get me some chicken into me now after this. There's a KFC nearby. Hopefully they got some chicken. Okay. At least we can skip this shit. Let's go! Let's fucking go! Oh, no, I want to play that one because I love it. Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go!
Let's fucking go! Come on now. Okay. The Spork monster is back. Yeah. I do love his little face though. He's got an adorable little face. Okay. Oh god, do I have to click on all the things again? Reveal it. Reveal your secret. There we go. Hopefully this doesn't come back to bite me in the ass. There's a cock. There's Ghost Boy. Don't care. Ooh, I don't care what your name is. I'm busy trying to get Colonel Sanders' pants here. There we go. He has literal silver hair as the thing. Oh, the door is open. I better check everything anyway, just in case. We want to know everything, especially in his babby form. Also, secret herbs and spices. There we go. Find the closet. Now, this time, don't make that kind of move. Fess up and tell the truth. You confess. I think I've developed feelings for you. I'm not sure that my big chicken dreams have left any room in my life for romance right now. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Finally made it back to the stream. How's it been so far? It's been an adventure. We've gone on so many adventures. There was a giraffe debacle. That was curious. Now we're trying to date Colonel Sanders, and it's kind of working out, I guess. I suppose. Colonel? Yes, Barry. I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. Jesus Christ. What the fuck is this game? I think you're right. We should take things slow. You talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. Dream sequence! Right, yay! I'm gonna snooze and I'm gonna think about these things riding on chicken, of course. You awake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. You did make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders. Only time will truly tell. Today is a day that could change the rest of your life. You think about the new secret ingredient you just learned about. Jizz. In some jurisdictions, jizz isn't even legal, but if the recipe is secret, how will they know? Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast and your mouth waters at the sight of it. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. It's meticulous. What is this? You taste Colonel Sanders' food and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. It's all getting wibbly-wobbly and timey-wimey in this game, and I don't know how to feel about that. I do not know how to feel about this. So, would you say that we're the perfect match? How presumptuous. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is? Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? Let's flatter him. You know, I think we might make a great team. A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eyes. He gazes out the window. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? Could he be talking about you? Oh, it's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears, unable to speak. The only answer you can find is to run out of the door and get home. There's still one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School Academy for Learning waits for no one. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you. Yay, Miriam's back. Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it. Oh, she fucked a robot. But I couldn't find you. I got worried that something happened to you. It's okay, But now that it turns out you're fine, I can finally get up to speed on the saga of Miriam. Sure, but you will not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date. I can't believe that. Since I've been partnered up with Clank, he asked me to go out with him. Of course I told him, you'd better keep your dials turned to polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me, so I said, yeah, sure. I can get to know the little metallic guy. Please tell me you went all the way. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends, but things quickly spiraled out of control. Did she just say skydiving? Is that... as if that's a typical first day to go on with a talking pressure cooker? Now I'm not really sure where we stand. You don't give Miriam time to tell her whole story, however. Bottling up all the details of your own night is just too much to bear. And I went on a date too, back to Colonel Sanders' house where I spent the night with him. That's nearby. You what? Nothing happened, but the emotional connection was... Wowzers! Just fucking... Just wow all day. Where's my wow at?
Wow.
Wow. Nothing happened, but the emotional connection. Miriam tells you to move on from this whole Colonel Sanders obsession and focus on school. Why do I select that, though? That's a bit weird. If being obsessed with Colonel Sanders is wrong, I don't want to be right. After a short argument, you both agree to go your separate ways. Oh no, I've made my best friend all angry. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. It's Best Girl. You can tell from a distance that they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not quite grasp that fact. Because, you know, he's Pop. That's a swirly? It sounds delicious. Oh, it's great. I'll order you one up right away. I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Sprinkles is a dog and a treat. Oh, he's so special. There's Ashley. You can get your swirly dipped too. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Because I'm literally the biggest person at this school. That's fair enough, yeah. There's that one horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school, but who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature? You got some nerve, Barry, suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse. You're not twisting my words. Now you're twisting my words, and I won't have it. You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince with pain. Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up. I'll never give up. Ever. Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things are close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Barry, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon. Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard. I love you, Ashley. You're the bitch for me. I love it. I love mean girls. They're the best. Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What is he doing complimenting her? But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce? It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. That's a lot of words to say. That's a lot of words to say it was bland. Audrey time, baby. I know. I can't wait to go back to Honey Pop 1. It's going to be great. I don't know if I'll get around to it this week, though, because I think I might want to continue on with Honey Pop 2 as the thing, because Ashley's in it. Excuse me, Barry. I'm more than capable enough to speak for myself. Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk to class, Colonel. I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods. See you inside, Barry. Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by that interaction with Ashley, you take out the spell book you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages. Whoa, that's that book. It looks like bad news. It's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in that magic stuff. A grimoire? Like a book of spells? Oh, I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful? I can think of one surefire way to find out. You open a page covered with arcane warnings. Cast only in case of extreme emergency, it says around the edges of the page. I could use this spell where it says it will erase anyone I choose from all of my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it'll probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam. That is way drastic. Couldn't you just do something else, like anything else not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger? Okay, fine. It is drastic, but desperate times call for desperate measures. You've got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you and a pretty good excuse to try it out. Cast the forbidden spell. No, don't do it. Don't do it. You don't want to lose your memory of Colonel Sanders. Come on now. The extra tasty crispy. You take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room, waiting for the students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement. I want you all to know I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of. His cute little nose scrunches up and he begins to breathe quickly. He must be hungry. Reach for some old homework to give him as a snack. Dogs can be rather unpredictable, especially Sprinkles. Wait to see what happens. Sprinkles stops in his tracks. He focuses out in on the window. The room is deadly silent. When you follow his gaze, you see a tiny orange squirrel perched on the cherry tree outside. Sprinkles turns feral and runs to the window of the classroom. He begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside. Terrence, I told you never to come back here, Terrence. I will destroy you, Terrence. I'ma kill you now. Thank you for playing. Oh, thank you forever. Sprinkles is barking ferociously, drool flying off his face. The squirrel looks over, but he doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence? You better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again. After Sprinkles is satisfied that his presence has been felt by not only Terrence, but any other squirrel at hearing distance, he returns to his professional tone. I apologize for the outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Barry, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom, you see. But before he can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills all over the class. Sprinkles is interrupted by whirs and sparks coming from the back of the room. I told you to save it for after class. You think I wanted to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger? Miriam and Clank appear to be arguing, but you still haven't learned to speak Clank's language of mechanical noises. He's angry, though. But no, you had to show off to your cool kid friends, Jeff and Joan. J and J forever. What, just from a triangle in midair as we descend? Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know? Yeah, well, that doesn't make it a great date. Beat... And take Jeff and Joan with you. You can all hold hands as you pedal down the mountain or off a cliff for all I care. Sad beep. Oh, I wanted them to fuck. Clank begins to shudder. Steam pours out of the gaps in his panels. Then a loud ding stops him in his tracks. Beep. No amount of seasoning is going to make me want to eat that, Clank. Clank burps out a completely deep-fried sneaker. Considering that he himself has wheels, not feet, it's not entirely clear where it came from. In terms of deep-fried footwear, I guess it looks okay. Clank slowly rolls out of the room to be alone with his shoe. Everyone tries to pretend that like they didn't see that entire thing go down. Awkward as fuck. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school. Well, that was unfortunate, but we mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition showdown. Challenge Exam, TM. I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. The test time approaches. See you all in the arena. But before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Hey Miriam, are you okay? Okay, I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could he embarrass me in class like that, in front of everyone? Her tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is such a silly boy. I know that you know this, but I'm going to say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're going to cruise to this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way. I'm not gonna... You're not gonna saddle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me? Of course not. Well, maybe sorta, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it and a ranch big enough for both of us to... And whoever else we want to bring along. If it's not Pop or Clank or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone you show a little interest... to show a little interest anyhow. Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks. I really should review my menu for today. I'm gonna make a very special soup. And I bet that Professor Dog is gonna love it up. While you were pep-talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch, but that's okay, because you have a better idea of how to spend the time before your exam. You decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. This is it, the location of your final challenge. A test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent. And a test to beat the pants off of Van and the supposed Man and his evil counterpart, Ashley. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of a recipe you've been working on, Barry's famous chicken pot pie. After practicing for months, making this dish comes second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. Barry, what are you doing here? There's still time for the final exam. Oh, just take it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. The pot pie has begun to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious. You'd usually happily share your food with anyone who was hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decide that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick to when the oven timer goes off behind you. Fess up about your practices. Ignore it. Like there was no sound at all. I guess I'll fess up. Okay, you got me. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing. I know, my nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards. That's an oddly specific distance, but you'd expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man. You know it was a pot pie from just the smell? Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with an all-butter crust. And my nose is telling me something else. Oh no, is it burning? No, I can smell that it was made with a heaping helping of TLC. But it'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out. Chicken! The moment of truth. Wow. Everyone keeps fucking saying it. This is getting ridiculous. Wow. Oh, shit. Why did I click out of the... Oh, God. How did I click out of the window like that? That's crazy. There we go. Wow. It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking, and I could eat this all day. There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles lays down the ground rules. There are no rules, that is, except to cook with everything you've got. You step up for the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that'll push you over the edge to victory. Oh my god, this seems to be the longest one you've done today. Oh yeah, by far, definitely. Meanwhile, both Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top selves. Oh, they've got a magic book. They're using the grimoire, though, aren't they? Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big, going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. His original recipe, registered trademark, fried chicken. The intensity of the room starts at a full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Fuck's sake. Wow. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. Egg wash. Egg wash. I love how he says it. It's great. I think that's a reference to how he would say that in the commercial. Miriam furiously injects ingredients into an itty-bitty pot of broth. Best friend, baster blaster. Van flexes his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin. Let's rock and roll it! Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed. Shallow personality spatula. Even Clank gets in on it. 5-dial pressure point chicken cooking technique. Oh, he finally speaks English. Wait, when did Clank learn to speak English? It's the singularity as was foretold. We mustn't let it happen, or the appliance uprising will take us all. Self-destruct. No, Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him into the back door of the arena. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spell book out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tide? You've got a book of your own, and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity and fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magic? Oh, I don't know. Maybe if Ashley does this, she'll die. Do it the hard way. You've got a book of your own. Do it the hard way. Who needs magic when you've got passion? Passion! Hang on, I need that in. We're gonna need that for fucking next stream on Thursday. Where's my passion? I got talent. There's talent. Talent's good. There's talent. Talents. Where's passion, though? Passion. Here we go. Passion. There's passion. There we go. Gotta get our passion in. Passion! I'm gonna do it the hard way. Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms, and he gives you a subtle wink from across the room. Yeah, doing it right. I believe in you, Barry. No dark magic will ever stop you. Miriam notices too. And I've always believed in you, Barry, since we were little kids, because I'm your best friend forever. You turn to notice that Miriam is at your station cheering for you. Miriam, what about your dish? If you're here cheering, who's cooking? Tiny food, short cook time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you. Oh, that's sweet, but Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles. It's the secret ingredient. However, she doesn't know that you lied and the ingredient was made up. And where in the world did she get eye of newt from? The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling up into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes. It is I, Steve the Spork Monster. Steve? Wait, what happened to Borko? You're not here to battle me, are you? Well, Spork Monsters are many. I think Borko had the day off, but you have conjured Steve and I hate to battle, so I'd say you're doing pretty alright. Oh hey, you're in the middle of a cooking competition. I love this stuff, it's better than TV. You kids and your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out? I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? Steve the Sport Monster notices that you've got the grimoire stashed between your cooking station. I see that you're up to crisscross some. I see that you're up to crisscross some magical items and accidentally summon me, huh? Yeah, you guessed it, sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing me some fresh noodles in a pot of salted water? I'd love to. I've always wanted to be a top chef, actually. You know, when I was just a little sport pup back in the old country. You can feel Sport Monster winding up to tell you a long and involved story. You don't know exactly where they come from, but it seems like it would probably be lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on this competition. I understand. It's kind of like that time in monster school where I'd fallen asleep during scare tactics class, and then I woke up. You toss a serious stare at Steve, and he takes the hint. Never mind, I'll tell you later. Good luck! Having suffered his huge setback, you don't know how you could ever win. Summon extra power from deep within yourself. Give up and drop out of culinary school. No! Use the power within. I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as a culinary energy flows through your body. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for... Yes, Barry, you are the chosen one. You will avenge me. The power you've been summoning immediately fades back out. You interrupted my inspiring monologue. Sorry. My heart is pure, my hands are steady, my taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for this moment. I'll show the world my cookery! You begin to levitate off the ground, energy courses through your body. You know that with this power you can do anything, except turn back time. That would be super useful because while you were powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't be served. But don't worry, dear Barry, you may have suffered some setbacks, but all is not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support. I've been watching you today, and I must say I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. He steps up to your station and stands right beside you. I am here to help. All you've managed to make is mac and cheese, and time is almost up, so you're gonna need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules? Following the rules has never been my thing. I follow my heart. What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you'd ever laid your eyes on. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations have surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts. Are you suggesting if we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union and make the most adorable food baby ever? Time's up, students. With time expired, it's the moment everyone has been waiting for. You must now prepare to present your dishes. A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. It seems we're missing some students. Pop? Clank? From off-screen, with a pure heart and innocent giggle that can only come from one student. Hee hee hee, I'm flying! It sounds like it's coming from that broom closet over there. Miriam, would you mind, Inside of the closet, you see Pop hanging from a broom hook by the elastic of his underpants. Pop, get down from there, right now! Let me guess, did Van have something to do with this? When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse? I thought a wedgie was a salad. It looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook anything. I can't feel my legs. May I be excused? Sure. You kids and your pranks. I must say, it's not the worst prank in UCSAL history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second. Pranks. Pranks. Clank! Where did that pressure cooker roll off to? You wait to hear a signature word, beep, or other onomatopoeia, but there is none. Somehow he just must have gotten unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure that out later, I guess. That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please collect your final projects. Yes, it has been a long semester. Wow, 3 whole days long. But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now describe your dish. I've made tiny foods. Oh, look at it, it's fucking kawaii. Tender udon noodles in a savory soup. My word, it's so delicate. Is that a teeny tiny narutomaki I spy floating in this itsy bitsy bowl? Yes, chef. Please call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name. Yes, Sprinkles. And some green tea I made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself. Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink dog tongue dip into the bowl. Sublime. Would anyone else like a taste? Oh, come on. I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll enjoy it all by myself. And in a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much, it was less than a thimble's worth of soup. A+. Rarely do I taste a dish with as much love poured into it as yours. Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug. Thank you, Barry, for helping me believe in myself. Van, you're up. Now describe your dish. I made oni over smooth egg custard in an axe-hewn urchin shell topped with caviar. Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from a second different coloured type of urchin? Yes, Sprinkles. A bit much, don't you think? That's exactly why I did it. It's a bit much kind of my a bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool? Sprinkles leans in to sniff the uni, but he can't get his nose close enough on account of all the spikes. He begins to paw at it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around. Woof! Woof! Please be gentle with my cuisine. Rrr. Finally, Sprinkles goes all in, tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He reels back as his tongue is poked and prodded. Ouch! My tongue! The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting. I can't eat this. I keep poking my tongue. It keeps poking my tongue. Disqualified. A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles could make it difficult to eat? Dejected, Van does not go gentle into the night. Disqualified for glamour. Don't discount simplicity. This isn't the last you've heard of me. Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps up a bowl of milk. I know, yeah, I'm a dog and I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Next student, Ashley. It's time to step up. Now describe your dish. I made orange blossom Turkish delight in a light rosewater shrimp topped with French meringue and connected by sugar glass. You fucking serious? That actually doesn't sound too bad. Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I'd like to ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and meant to be meant to be a display piece. Don't eat the food at a cooking school? Got toast in ears or something, Barry? I told you, it's a display piece. Ashley, I must say it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school. Yeah, which is why I cooked it and did an extremely good job cooking it too. I didn't realize that we were having an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to the College of Eating School for the Hungry. I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted, but don't breathe too hard, you might disrupt the sugar spiral. If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified. Rage overtakes Ashley as she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up. You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you. And with that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled by trying to be fake nice and liked by everyone. She's also got a very big knife, and I'm very worried about this. This isn't the last you've heard of me, either. If this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself. You and Colonel Sanders, the final cooks, step up together. Two chefs? What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else. He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. This is a disaster. It's mac and cheese with chicken in it. Is that a real KFC dish? Uh-oh, I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays. Just when I thought I'd seen everything in this kitchen, you give me this thing. Oh dear. Is that Miko eating a taiyaki? Or a takoyaki? I give you this thing. And completely blown away. In my 49 dog years of life, I've never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. You pass, and you pass, and you get a pass, and you get a car. Everyone gathers around and partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality into another dimension. You win! Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive that even Van and Ashley are drawn back by its magnificent fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declares you have passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on, how could they be better than this one? Now that the school year is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return for one last assignment to get their groove on. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of a school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. DJ Dog is in the house! Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. You knew that Sprinkles was a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist? Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks, eh? Van and Ashley tell everyone that they've committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were the villains. Also, fucking hell, Ashley. Fucking thigh game for days. I love it. For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting. No ghosts allowed at graduation. It's clearly written in the school's bylaws. It was never actually a ghost, you dickhead. It was all a trick to get you to finally notice me. Oh. Amusing. And now that everyone is together, it's the Spork Monster. He's totally mellowed out. DJ Doggo? Everyone, the Spork Monster is no more. From here out, I prefer that everyone refer to me by my new name, Party Monster. What's this thingy? Oh, DJ Doggo. Coroni. Oh yeah. Oh my god, it's doggy rap. It's lo-fi trap with lyrics. When did she make this? This is great. No money. How about no money? Look at my wallet, no money. Look at my wallet, no money. Oh my god, what the fuck is this? I love it. I love it. That's so good. Smug doggo face as well. Oh my god, do I have any candy or anything to tide me over? I don't even have any Skittles. Oh dear. I'm gonna quickly see if I can hunt down something. There is nothing here. There is nothing here. Oh, hang on. I see something in the distance. I see something in the distance. Hang on. Okay, I'm gonna hunt down some candy. I knew it. I found some Dutch candies. Okay. I found some Dutch candies, everybody. Everything's gonna be okay. The Dutch windmills. I'll have several. I don't give a shit. There we go. Got a whole box of them. Just barely enough to get me by, maybe. There we go. I've got to plug my headphones back in again. There we go. Ooh, these look delightful. Joe, I might have... You might have what? Killed someone? I'm not covering for you again, you know. Oh my god. Oh, that's chewy. Oh, that's chewy. Oh. Oh. Oh, Dutch windmills are chewy. It's party monster time. Student tries to finish what he had to say, but everyone is too wrapped up in talking to Spork. Sorry, to Spork. Sorry, party monster. Sorry, party monster. Oh. But it doesn't get giant often because I totally lost my magic mushroom that makes it super strong. Can I get some more of them shrooms from you, Aussie man? I would, but I don't know how to leave this country to actually export them anymore. Because this country doesn't allow us to leave anymore. It's kind of shit like that. It's a pity. But yeah, I'd like to leave. Get back to trade, drug trades again. Yeah. Nah. Right. Do you want me to come get you? I mean, you could, but then you'd be trapped here forever. Yay, my magic mushrooms. Oh, everyone's too wrapped up talking to Spork. Sorry, party monster. Dejected, student walks off. Nobody even knows who he is. They don't even know his name. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found the love in her cooking. And you know what? She's gonna do great. I wanted her to fuck the robot. A red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? It's Pop. He's arrived late to the dance, but apparently for good reason. Walking the carpet, you see perched atop his dirty chef's hat, a crown. Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma, so we had it mailed directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean. Oh, now I get it. And we get a new wing in the school, not to mention the honor of educating the son of the chancellor of such and such. Well, shit, I didn't know he was so high profile. Oh dear, I'm an American, we have guns, I own guns. You guys can't fend off emus, I think I'm good. Sup, nobody. Oh god. Oh god. Maybe if you can like 3D print guns here. I wish I could do that. Just 3D print some stuff and get a laser beam going or something, I don't know. You can, you just need specs. I'd heard about people 3D printing guns. I think it's a great idea. Get it past customs in the airport even. The music at the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparking and electrical hissing. It's Clank, who has arrived late to the dance. Yes, fuck her, come on. Now that I have graduated, I can reveal my truth. Well, he's still doing the talking thing. I am Clank, and I am not of this earth. I am actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. What? What? I actually feel like I knew this the whole time. Now that I've learnt the ways of your kind, I must return. Miriam, will you come with me? I don't know what to say. Besides, no, obviously. I've just begun to learn who I really am. This isn't the time for me to devote my life to figuring out who you are, Clank. You're blown away by Miriam's maturity. It's pretty clear she has managed to surpass you in that regard. Oh, I wanted them to fuck, though. Do you know how to work Semu? I do. It's pretty nifty. Semu is good. I haven't actually used it in quite some time, but it's updated quite a lot. He told me if it doesn't fit, we'll make it fit. We will make it fit. Where we're going, we don't have to worry about it fitting. I understand, kind of. Humans are weird. A portal opens up and Clank disappears through it. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives. Here we go. Howdy, classmates. Just like the first day you met him, he has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough just to give them a bucket of chicken. This time, it's a full meal. I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken, and man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. We've got chicken, we've got my coleslaw that he's stolen, the potato and gravy also he stole from me, and biscuits. The end, question mark? It's not over. I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken and man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. No, it's not the end. As everyone feasts on their delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. Oh yeah, it's not over yet. Why is he wearing like a dentist's outfit? This is crazy. I'll need some help with it after the stream. I won't be around after the stream, unfortunately, but I will be able to help you tomorrow if you're around for that. I can do that, because I kind of have to disappear real quick after stream. Where is Ashley? That's the question. Oh, she popped up earlier on. She's wearing her hot pants and thighs for days. I love it. Barry, what are you doing sitting all alone? Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance. I wonder, might you tell me what are the qualities that you would expect to find in such a lucky person? Off the top of my head, oh, I don't know, a spicy musk, a tidy goatee, and a degree from the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, just to name a few. I mean, at this thing. Yeah, she's here. You mean the dance? Yeah, we've seen her already. It's truly my lucky day. Would you dance with me? Yes, I would love to. As you glide across the dance floor, hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you. And once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off, and I'll be so glad to spend it together with you, Barry. How sweet! We'll work together and play together. Colonel Sanders stops dead in his tracks. Work together? Well, I think this is going to be something I'll just need to do by myself. But who will you help run your restaurants? I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think running restaurants is the best path forward? Could it be you found a love connection but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef? Could you live with only half of him? Will you be able to endure sharing him with his other love, the life of an entrepreneur? I suppose I could enroll at a pastry school. Oh my dear Barry, I'm sure that you'll find your place eventually, and along the way you'll have me by your side. The end. What the fuck is this game? What the fuck is this game? Jesus fucking Christ. Are they feeding that bird some hormones so that it grows quicker? Oh my god, let's watch the opening again. Yeah. What is this? Well, this was a game, I guess. Oh god. We need all the nannies in the chat right now. This is absolutely fucking ridiculous. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. This is madness. It's absolute madness. Oh, Jesus. So yeah, that's the game. Oh my god, you can load up from any other points in the game, but there you go. The credits. Oh, the credits, yes there are. Oh, okay, thank you to all these wonderful people that made this game that you can get for free on Steam. You might as well grab it, it's fantastic. I love you, Colonel Sanders. Now I want KFC, this is fucking ridiculous. But there you have it, I love you, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good dating simulator. A thing that exists, and I am very, very glad that it does.